a surprisingly strong, restorative, and disgusting drink. Today we're making the Sierra Madre Martini as well as the atomic cocktail from Fallout New Vegas. Let's dive in. So if you've been on the internet at all, you know lots of people have tried to make the Sierra Madre Martini, and honestly, I don't think anybody has done it right. There's a lot of good recipes out there. Greg from How to Drink absolutely crushed it. He made absinthe cotton candy, but absinthe is in Fallout New Vegas as a consumable, and it's nowhere near that recipe. It's a really cool idea for Cloud Residue, but it wasn't the right color. It just didn't really feel right for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and step it up and make the best Sierra Madre Martini on the internet today. Here's what you're gonna need. All right, so we're gonna grab our whipped cream canister. This is what's gonna make the Cloud Residue, and we're gonna make it that deep maroon color. It's actually gonna make sense. We're also gonna grab a bag of potato chips for obvious reasons. This is our junk food. We need vodka, and then if we're gonna make this Cloud Residue, we're gonna need a couple lemons, a couple egg whites, pomegranate juice. I think this right here is why my recipe is going to be hands down the most accurate, the most delicious, the most color friendly. I mean, cloudberry syrup. It's Cloud Residue. There's nothing to say. Let's make our Cloud Residue first. Okay, so first things first, I always start with the egg whites. It's the easiest thing to mess up, so let's start by separating 2 egg whites. Pour our egg whites in while we're at it. Now we're gonna roll out our lemons, make them nice and juicy, break down the fibers, and get 3 ounces. It's almost exactly 2 ounces. Let's pour that in. Now we're just gonna do 1 ounce of lemon. Now let's toss in 6 ounces of pomegranate juice. All right, and now it's time for 3 ounces of our premium cloudberry syrup. And I'm hoping Greg or any of his fans don't take it too personally when I say my recipe is gonna be better. That's just the way it is. It's not my fault. Cloudberry syrup, I mean, come on guys, come on. Now that we have everything in our canister, we're just gonna give this a little bit of a mix. Just something light, we don't want to overkill it. I like using my frother, you can just use a fork if you want. Now we're gonna screw this on, toss on our nitrogen. Let's give it a good shake, about 30 shakes. Normally I would pour my liquor first, but I think this cocktail is just so fun, so different, that we are going to start with our Cloud Residue. So it calls for 2 jars of it. That means I'm just gonna load this up. Come on, come on, come on. It's like tart and tangy. Oh, this is gonna be a good drink. We have our junk food. Let's toss in like 10 chips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got the Cloud Residue. We got the junk food. There's only 1 more ingredient to add here, and it's 2 ounces of vodka. Oh, I don't even know what to make of this. I got a shaker here with plenty of ice. Let's pour it all in. Now we grabbed an authentic tin can, just like in the game, and we're gonna pour this right in here. We're gonna leave the bits of potato chip in there just because I don't think they're double straining in the apocalypse, if I'm being honest. And because this calls for 2 jars of Cloud Residue, I feel like a little bit of Cloud Residue right on top is extremely fitting. And there you have it, the Sierra Madre Martini. This is the best Sierra Madre Martini recipe on the entire internet. So here's what you're getting. It just builds on the foam. The foam is obviously the main character here. The potato chips add like a little bit of a salty element to it, to the tart and the sweetness. It's just a lot of fun. This is what a junk food cocktail should taste like. I wanna say, you know, the chips are great in there, but with all the flavors, it tastes more like a cocktail, not just like a junk food martini. I don't really think that's what it was meant to be. There was that Cloud Residue in there for a reason. It's toxic, it's tangy, it's weird. My Cloud Residue is perfect. That's a good drink. Let's make the atomic cocktail now. This one just does not make sense. As much as I love Fallout, and I think every video game has this issue of making cocktails out of things that just aren't possible. It's a mixture of Nuka Victory, Mentats, and vodka, and it turns green. It does not even make sense. It wouldn't even make a full cocktail. I don't know how you got rid of the orange color, but I have a workaround. We're gonna make this. Here's what you're gonna need. So I thought, since it's post-apocalyptic, a nuclear waste vodka, which is just melon flavored vodka if you don't wanna buy this brand, I thought this would be perfect for my version of the vodka. If you've seen my video where I recreate Nuka Victory and Nuka Quartz, I have a tutorial on how to make victory syrup. We're gonna use that in place of using actual Nuka Victory, because I think if we used a whole orange soda, we wouldn't have a green cocktail. We'll also use half of a lemon for more of that sour citric acid taste. Then we're gonna add Mountain Dew, what's more atomic than that? And just to make everything shiny like it is in the game, we're gonna add some luster dust, which I don't think I've ever actually added luster dust in one of my YouTube videos. I think it's just my short form trick. So let's start with just a sprinkle of that. New bottle. Oh, that would have been cool if it popped off. 2 ounces of our nuclear waste vodka. We're gonna do about half an ounce of victory syrup. Ooh, I don't know if this is gonna turn green. I'm trying, guys, I'm trying. Let's add in about 3/4 ounce of lemon juice. I think there's a 0% chance it's turning green now that I'm looking at it. I'm going by the in-game recipe, guys. Let's give this a good shake. Now we pour over ice. And right now it looks a lot like Nuka Victory. We're gonna give this a little stir and try it, but I'm anticipating putting a little bit more melon in here. I mean, this tastes great. It tastes like a Mountain Dew Rocket Pop. I don't get that much melon. I think the melon just pairs with everything. It's really a Mountain Dew Rocket Pop, which now that I think of it, it tastes a lot like last year's Summer Freeze Mountain Dew. I don't know if this is more gross green or more disgusting orange, but let's see if we can just add an ounce of melon, because we already have the melon vodka in there. Yeah, give that a little stir. Let's add just a little more Mountain Dew. Yeah, this is what we wanted. Let's see if it affected the flavor too much. It's definitely more melony, but essentially the same cocktail. This is what we wanted. This is the atomic cocktail. I think this might be the most fun I've ever had making a video. For starters, the Cloud Residue, one of the most creative things I've ever done. And then workshopping this one into the perfect atomic cocktail. I think the video flowed great. This was fun. This was awesome. Cool. Yeah, before we close this, I need more of this little cloud residue here, guys. Honestly, if you're gonna do anything from my videos, just make the foams. The foams are all you need. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more of me, I'm over on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, same name everywhere, SinCityBartender. Thank you guys for watching.